Hi everyone, we are from Group 3 and we are going to do a presentation on our poster entitled Press Conference versus Journal. The first one is the introduction. The problem is about an experiment that was conducted by Team X, demonstrating that lipstick can cause ovarian cancer in laboratory rats. They have to decide whether they have to submit the research paper to a journal or they have to hold a press conference to spread the awareness about the harm in the lipstick ingredient. The decision that will be made will affect directly all the researchers, journal and press conference administration, and public. But which one is the best option? To submit the research paper to a journal or to hold a press conference? And our preliminary decision is to hold a press conference.
Firstly, we have to identify the central issue of this case so that we can proceed to another step in making an ethical decision. For this case, we would like to emphasize an issue which is Team X is having a problem whether to submit the paper to a journal or to hold the press conference first. They are having a dilemma because journal and press conference have their pros and cons, so they have to choose the best decision to spread awareness effectively.
Next, the similar case. The similar case is about Johnson & Johnson talcum powder. This product has been introduced over a century ago. Many female consumers use this product to help absorb moisture and keep skins dry. However, the product safety has been questioned recently, and since 2013, 3 separate lawsuits claim that talcum powder could cause ovarian cancer. Although the company already knew about it, they didn't warn the consumers about the risk. The lawsuit then accused Johnson & Johnson of negligence.
Next, we move on to the harm test. There are 3 parties involved in this harm test. First is researchers, and second is journal and press conference administration. The last one is public. There are 2 aspects under researcher. First is method and second is period. For option 1, submit the paper to a journal. It is hard to grab public attention because the information retrieved via reading only, and the message probably does not reach the audience. Researcher will need to prepare research paper and manuscript to the journal. Next, for option 2, which is hold a press conference, the scientists will be able to draw the media attention, revealing new scientific breakthrough quickly and widely, and the researchers can take part in the press conference. For the next aspect, which is period, for option 1, the journal will need longer time to publish, and for option 2, press conferences are held in response to an event. Next, we move on to the second party, which are journal and press conference administration. From the aspect of reputation, for option 1, research topic outdated due to the delayed publication and information misinterpretation tend to happen. Method less effective due to the lack of excitement, and the message may not reaching many audience. Meanwhile, for option 2, the message will reach all the audience while controlling it, and it will build excitement or anticipation about the topic discussed. The announcement also will leave maximum impact and reduce the chance of targeted individuals missing the story. Under the aspect of procedure, the administration will need the research papers, manuscript submission, manuscript processing, editing, review, and journal publishing. For option 2, the procedure they need to carry out is planning, putting together, and running press conference. Lastly, the third party is public. Under the aspect of accessibility, for option 1, the message limited to those who only read the journal, and for option 2, the message retrieved by many consumers as the press conference will be aired widely through mass media. And under the aspect of awareness, for option 1, less people will be aware of the danger of the lipstick. And for option 2, more people will take the danger of lipstick usage into account.
For the publicity test, we think that the paper should be published to gain awareness about the harm of lipstick. This information will be useful to the public and also will give benefit to the researcher and lipstick company themselves. It is because the company can use the information to come up with a new and safer ingredient for the lipstick, and the researcher can get the credit for their research.
Moving on to the professional test. Firstly, Consumer Protection Act 1999. It is an act to provide for the protection of consumers, the establishment of the National Consumer Advisory Council, and the Tribunal for Consumers' Claims and for matters connected therewith. According to the Prohibition Against Unsafe Goods and Services 23(2)(d)(2), stated in the Consumer Protection Act 1999, disclose to the public any information relating to the circumstances in which use of the prohibited goods or prohibited services are unsafe. So, by doing a press conference, the harm of using lipstick is well informed to the public. Secondly, California's Proposition 65, or it is also called as Safe Drinking Water and Toxic Enforcement Act of 1986, it is intended to help Californians make informed decisions about protecting themselves from chemicals in the product that could cause cancer, birth defects, or other reproductive harm. It means that the consumers or customers have the right to know the harmful ingredients in the product. Lastly, according to the 4th International Marine Conservation Congress Codes of Conduct for Press Conference, it is stated that treating everyone with respect and consideration and communicating openly and thoughtfully with others. It is proven that press conference is involving the two-way communication with the community, which is effective to create cancer awareness.
I will continue our presentation with faith tests. Firstly, in Al-Quran, Islam commands the Muslim to be honest to himself and to others. This order recurrently comes in the Noble Quran and the Hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, which is, O you who believe, be upright for Allah, bearers of witness with justice, and let not hatred of people incite you not to act equitably that is nearer to piety, and be careful of your duty to Allah. Surely Allah is aware of what you do, which comes from Surah Al-Ma'idah, verse number 8. The second one, in the Bible, you shall not steal, you shall not deal falsely, and you shall not lie to one another, which comes from Leviticus 19:11. And for the third one, which is in 5 precepts in Buddhism, the 5 precepts is based on the principle of non-harming, Pali and Sanskrit ahimsa. One of the precepts is the second precept, which is it prohibits theft and related activities such as fraud and forgery. So we believe that all religions against the act of dishonest and injustice, whether it related to research work or even in our daily life.
In conclusion, based on the harm test, publicity test, professional test, and faith test that we have done, we believe that Team X should hold the press conference first before submitting it to a journal, as this will alert the public faster and prevent them from using the lipstick as soon as they know about the risk, since journal takes more time to publish, while press conferences are held instantly in response to an event. Lastly, we would like to express special thanks to our PBL lecturer Dr. Binti as well as other lecturers in this course who helped and guided us diligently throughout this whole semester until we managed to prepare this PBL project. We also have provided some references that we used to complete this poster. That is all from us. Thank you for lending us your ears and attention.